Hello, everyone, and welcome to our daily reading. I am going to do a reading. I'm calling in for the reading to be for your highest good. We are using dragon blood incense for our reading today, and I'm just going to go over my cards with the incense to clear them because I haven't used them in a few since I bought them. So, welcome to this reading. I hope that everybody is doing okay. Please feel free to bring your own cards to my readings. I love when people bring their cards to my readings. You can always compare my readings to your readings if you have cards and see, how it resonates with what you got. There's no wrong way to do a reading, so please understand that, whatever you do that feels right to you always is right. Don't always believe people when they tell you that you have to do it a certain way. That's just their way. It doesn't mean that it's correct. All right. So this is our Kipper deck. It is a fortune telling deck that I got in the mail. It was, I was pulled to it a long time ago, and it was just really interesting because I'm usually not pulled to decks that have dark colors, but this one was really strong. It came in really strong. So let's just see what it is that you need to know. Okay, so I feel like this one wants to come out, and this one. Oh, that one. Okay, so let's take a look. We have thoughts. All right, so in this picture, this is all about being creative. There is a male and female, right? So maybe someone is thinking about someone. This could be a brother thinking about a sister thinking about, you know, um, her brother. And, it could be back and forth. It could be someone who is thinking about a relationship, a loss, someone that they lost, someone that they miss, right? This is all about your thoughts, okay? But this also has paintbrushes, and he is like sitting there thinking in deep thought, and there could be like listening to music, right? So this is basically saying that someone could be thinking about you, or you could be thinking about someone. Okay, that there could be you could be on somebody's mind, or they could be um, they could be on your mind. There's a situation here when it comes to expression, right? Expressing yourself. I feel like in this situation there is more than is being expressed. There's more than is being shared, right? There's something that um, might not be known, could be like hidden, okay, or something that is kept secret. But I feel like there is something here with like the music, and so you may want to address your thoughts. You may want to pay attention to them instead of just excusing them. You may want to express them. So you might be trying to put things in writing, you might be trying to put things on paper. You might not know how to address this situation, but every time you hear a certain song, or every time you um, see a certain person, there could be like a resemblance, or a going back to this situation. So the main thing is, w- what are your thoughts trying to tell you? What are your thoughts trying to communicate to you? Right? Does the number 16 or the number 7, does it come into any thoughts for you? The age, age 16. Think back at, are you thinking about somebody from your youth, from your teenage years, right? Like this could represent when you were 16, maybe you took a different path, maybe things changed for you, right? So this thought process, this card is telling you to set with your feelings, or be aware that there might be a change in a situation coming, right? Somebody might be um, trying to put their thoughts into words to address a certain situation, right? So just be aware of your thoughts and be aware that other people might have a desire to share theirs, okay? So we have the child and we have 18. Okay, so we have spring. I feel like the bunny represents spring. That's what I got instantly when I saw the rabbit was spring, which is what we are that's the month that we are starting right now is like spring. That's what we're in. So this could be something like needing to get in touch with your inner child, needing to for some of you it could be being reconnected with your children, maybe doing something with your child that means a lot. For some of you, I feel like there was a loss. There's an emotional comes into my heart space that there's a grieving here, like a grieving emotion. So for some of you, this could be very emotional time for you. Your thoughts, you could be thinking about your child or thinking about a situation that hasn't went well, and your thoughts are just you're deep in thoughts. Um, for some of you, this woman could be a mother or she could be a child grown up. Like, I feel like for some of you there is a connection with the two cards here. Okay, so if that resonates with you, set with your emotions, understand your feelings, go within and allow these emotions to resonate, to come to the surface, to be dealt with. Do not suppress them because they don't go away if they're suppressed. They will just keep coming up and keep festering. Set with them. Even if they cause you to cry, even if they cause you to get upset and angry, it's okay to feel those emotions. Okay. The main thing is you want to make sure that your actions are safe. But your emotions are your emotions and it's okay to feel that. For some of you you need to feel this. Your thoughts about a situation, they're allowed to be felt and you're allowed to feel however you feel. And no one has a right to tell you that you can't. Okay. So for some of you, I feel like this is a family dynamic situation. There could be a lot of emotions here, a lot of hardship, forgiveness, forgiving yourself over a situation that may have been out of your control. Yeah, high honor. For some of you, you you may have lost a child in battle, war, or situation, and this is just very emotional for you right now. This is a very emotional time for you. It brings back a lot of memories, or there's just a hard time with closure. Um, there might be a lot of things that just don't make sense to you, and so like you're trying to understand the situation that unfolds. Okay. This involves the main female. So I feel like this is a third party woman. This is not exactly someone that's in the picture. I feel like this is like this woman is a third party person. She is not she's not like the mother or the grandmother or like that. I feel like this person is someone that is outside of the circle, right? And there has been some issues with this particular person and maybe some conflict with the situation. Um, and there's unresolved when I picked up the card it got cold. There was like the emotions was here and then all of a sudden all the emotions left. So there's some issues with a female situation in your life and with the situation that involves the family dynamics or the relationship of it of the situation, right? Someone that was of high honors for some of you, um, this person this person may have tried to destroy this person in your eyes and caused a lot of unhappiness to come in with the situation. Okay, so Let's pull some more just to see if we get any more clarity. I feel like we need another one. Okay, journey. Okay, so yeah, ag- it definitely feels like there was unresolved situation. It does feel like something has taken place that has caused like a separation energy in here. So you might need to travel to a place to find closure. You might need to relocate to find facts and truth about a situation. For some of you, you may need to go somewhere in order to resolve this situation. You might need to journey. You might need to travel somewhere in order to resolve this situation because it's not being resolved where you are. Right? You're not going to find answers in the situation of where you are. So you might need to resolve the situation by actually journeying, right? Let's pull some angel answers for this one because I feel like you're asking so many questions here. And so let's see um, what angel answers, what cards we get, if we get how many cards we get for you. Okay, so improving your health. Okay, so this situation really is asking you to your focus on your health, focus on your emotions, your emotional health, your well being is very important here. You might not be able to resolve certain things, and that's okay because not everything is meant to work out in the way that you want it to. And so you might just need to journey to let go. This could be just going to some place to just kind of get your head together or to clear your mind on things, right? There is no need for you to worry about this situation. It will be resolved. A year from now, you will be in a different place once you are working through. I feel like you need to work through this emotion, right? So getting some clarity, getting out, getting away from the situation will help you to work through anything that you're going through, okay? And there might be some new information that comes in for some of you with a certain situation. Okay, maybe you've known this person since you were a child, right? Maybe there's a relationship and the situations are kind of complicated and you've known this person for a long time and you kind of put them on its pedestal, but you're not aware of this situation and this situation is going to cause you to go down a journey of self-love, self-healing. You know, this is a collective reading, so it can be seen in many different ways. But regardless of how these cards appeal to you, they're that is how they appeal to you and that's not wrong. Everybody can look at these cards and it can give them a different meaning and that's why we do a guidance for over general, okay? But regardless, there's no need to worry about the situation. It is going to work itself out. The universe wants you to focus on you. Focus on improving your health. You may have let yourself go because of this situation. You just kind of lost yourself in the mix, all right? And the universe is saying, please improve your health. Please focus on you. Please come back to loving yourself and pulling yourself back out of this, okay? And a year from now, you're going to see a lot of things change, a lot of things transition and unfold. So don't give up, don't give in, and definitely focus on yourself in this situation. If you cannot focus on anything else, focus on yourself, focus on being happy daily, focus on eating mindfully, right? Don't eat for emotional support. Eat healthy choices and eat mindfully. Turn off the TV, turn off the phone. If you're eating, just set with yourself, set with your emotions, things like that, so that you are eating in a way that shows appreciation for the food and for your body, right? Sometimes whenever we do that, we eat less, which can help you to maintain a healthy body weight, maintain healthy body functions, things like that. Okay. All right. So I hope this has helped you. let's pull you a witch magic card and see if you get any extra guidance spiritually, for you to kind of, for you that didn't come out, for you to be able to follow. Remember, you can't control others, and sometimes you can't control a situation the way you would like to, but um, you can work on you. Okay. Again, yeah, there we go. Solitude is not loneliness. It is a chance to restore and renew your powers. So going within, improving your health, right? Letting go of worry and trusting that in a year from now, you're going to be in a better place. You're going to understand things better, right? You're going to look back at this and you're going to be grateful that you invested in yourself and less in the emotional part of it that you can't control. Okay. All right, I hope this has helped you. Thank you so much for being here. Many blessings, and I wish you the best. Have a great day. Bye.